Hey, it's your biggest fan here, Denim51, and I'm bringing you some gameplay, but not. This isn't done by me, this is actually done by KG and Eddie, a brilliant player, and it's to search and destroy, and he gets dogs. I think he goes 17-1 in search and destroy, and it's just incredible for someone to do that in search and destroy, especially Black Ops. I feel like this video is important because I actually do want to talk about Black Ops 2 and some of my ideas, because I know people have been talking about it on YouTube recently. So let's go ahead and start off one of the first things I actually want to say. And wager match actually is one of the main things. Like, you know how Treyarch brought in zombies, and then from World at War, and then in Black Ops they brought wager match. Well, obviously I think they're going to maintain the wager match in zombies. I don't think they want to go on to something bigger and better and new, because I feel like it's much better if they contain what they have and then evolve from that, because right now I think wager match seems more like a test, and I think it can be improved rather than adding in a new feature like Treyarch usually do. So what I wanted to say is a wager match could be, there could be like a monthly tournament for those people who have, say, 1 million COD points, and then they would battle it out for I don't know, it'll be one full week, in fact, of a million COD point tournaments, because I know in wager match, as time goes on, people gain more and more points, and there's nothing really to spend it on. Who cares if you lose it? But if there's a 1 million COD point tournament, then that would be an intense, and I mean intense. Like, it should be similar to Pro Gambler, in the sense that you know, you're wasting a lot of points. You can double down, and if everyone doubles down, that's 2 million COD points. And let's not forget, in Black Ops there are loads of ways to win COD points. You can get it through contracts, you can just get it from playing, you can get it from wager matches, and I feel like if they were to it's just a normal tournament, you know, just normally playing, but 1 million COD points, I mean, that in itself, I mean, once you get 2 million COD points or 1 million COD points, you don't want to, you know, you feel like, oh well, I've got 1 million, I've got 2 million, what can I spend it on? There's nothing really to spend it on, because you've played that game so long. But if you put it into a tournament, you're thinking, right, these are high stakes here, I want to play against the best players, I need to win against these best players, I need to come out on top. And it's not just about the COD points when it comes down to that. It's about skill, it's about pride, it's about everything. And I feel like if Treyarch were to implement this, more and more people would definitely play the game. It doesn't have to be loads, but it definitely sounds like a good idea. And another idea I actually have is a team-based wager matches, where actually, you know, a clan can be up against another clan, and they could all be battling out for about, I don't know, 10,000 COD points. And I know many of you are saying like wager match are free-for-alls, which is understandable, it's fun as a free-for-all, but I'm saying that for those special occasions, you know, put in a team kind of mode, because I feel like it's definitely worth doing, and it encourages teamwork, because, you know, you don't want to go into a team wager match, you know, betting up against 10k to 10,000 COD points with a team that you don't necessarily know, or you know, you're not friendly with. You want to play against a team that you know how to play, and you can win. And I feel like, I don't know, it could be something like a sharpshooter, in fact, where everyone has the same gun or something like that, or, you know, if you kill them you advance to the next weapon, because I feel like that would be incredible to have, and definitely encourages like team play. And if you win, you know, there's that glory of, you know, your whole team gaining their COD points, and it's just really exciting to have as such. Yeah, and yeah, bragging rights is also one of the features that I wanted to include. There was actually this new mode that I wanted to come up. No, actually, let's stay on to wager match for a minute. For wager match, I want to say that there's custom maps, because I know in Black Ops they cut down the maps and make it kind of custom, but it's still really, it's not best suited for wager matches, if you know what I mean. Like, it's better off if wager match have their own maps as such, like zombies have their own maps. Wager match should have, I know it's still customized, but I don't feel like it's best suited for wager matches, you know, just cutting down some corners and whatever. It's best if the maps are totally redesigned, brand new maps. I know it may take Treyarch a little while to make new maps, but I think it's well worth it. Yeah, I definitely do think it's well worth it, actually. Another point I actually wanted to talk about, Yeah, this wager match would be called Bounty Hunter. And for you RuneScape players, you may know this, but it's with a slight twist. Basically, there's one guy that everyone has to kill, right? And if you kill that person, you get double XP. However, if they kill you, they get double XP. And then and then you can kill anyone else and just get normal XP. But the thing is, if you work as a team and kill that one person, you will gain double XP. But it's sort of this, are you going to work as a team with randomers and to kill one person, or are you just going to kill everyone else and get your points and rank up that way? Because remember, it is only one person. But they are, they're not worth just double XP. They're worth quadruple the XP. However, if that target kills you, then they get double XP because of, obviously, the amount of people playing. And I feel like this is really interesting. It's like, are we all going to work as a team to kill one person in a free-for-all, or are we just going to kind of act differently, act our own way, to be stubborn and kill each other off? So much so that the targeted person ends up killing everyone else off and winning the battle, kind of. So it is definitely something to think about. I think Treyarch, and I think it's a really good idea because it'll keep people on their toes. It'll say, can I trust you not to kill me? Well, I don't know, can you? And it gets really exciting, and those people with trust issues may form an alliance and say, okay, well, instead of killing that other person, why don't we just go off and kill everyone else who gets near that other person? And it really is something. I think Elite should be changed. I think Elite needs more to Black Ops 2, because I don't know why, like competition entries or something, like instead of double XP you get triple XP, something like that, just because right now I don't feel like Elite is actually worth anything, and despite what people say, from what I've heard at least, it isn't worth the money it's printed on. But I feel like stuff like that needs to be changed. And right now Eddie actually got his dogs, and I don't want to really talk about the gameplay because I know you guys can see it right now, but it's exciting for someone to get his dogs in Search and Destroy, and he's trying to use it, but you know how things are. Yeah, I think Wager Match is definitely something that can be continued into Black Ops 2 or whatever the new game's going to be called, because it still has a lot of potential. But I don't want Treyarch to change Black Ops, to change Wager Match as if it's like a normal game mode. Do you know what I mean? I hope you guys understand, because I don't want it to be something like a just TDM mode, if you know what I mean. I feel like it isn't necessary for that. However, what I do feel is necessary is having, like, it's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like it's necessary having, like, a game mode like Wager Match, where you can freely do whatever you want, like almost like a mystery challenge actually, where no one knows what they're actually doing. They just kill. Although it's not really objective based, which I love, because it's just run and gun, which COD 4 kind of had, and I know a lot of people liked COD 4 over the other Call of Duties. So hopefully, something like Treyarch won't just put in something new, because I feel like they can still gain something. They should focus on Wager Match, unlike Infinity Ward, who kind of rip Treyarch's idea and don't expand on that, because I think they're trying to approach a new Call of Duty 4, which isn't happening. And Treyarch move forward, but there definitely needs to be some sort of, I don't know, retribution. So let's see the final score whenever it comes up right now. Yeah, 17-1. It's been your biggest fan here, Den51. Bye.